So he may have killed someone, okay? So what?
It's so stupid.
Stop! I'm a guy! I'm a guy. Just a guy.
Yes, you are a virgin.
Welcome back to Awesomely Awful, where we break down bad movies and how badly we love them. Today, we're talking about the movie that made Britney Spears the star that she is. Crossroads. You don't think that's true?
That can't be true.
That can't be true. I think it's true. And joining us on the couch today, we have Katie Marovitch.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me, truly.
Have you seen this before?
No, I never saw it as a child. It looked bad to me as a child.
You had good taste.
I was a Britney Spears fan, and I thought,
you were.
this is going to be horrible.
Yeah.
You're right.
My first CD was Britney Spears, and I remember calling my mom into my room and showing her a dance that I had made up inspired by Britney Spears' actual movements. And it was so sexy for like a 6-year-old. Like,
This was like her concept.
Oh.
Then she was like, yeah, I would do a movie if it was like something like this. And then they like
Wow.
handed her a screenplay like 3 days later.
oh my God.
And she's like, oh, wow, okay, I guess we're doing this.
I want to be that famous.
I know.
And you're getting there, Katie.
I'm so close.
You're so close
like,
to Britney level.
Literally any day now.
If
I'm
that
gonna be the new
recording of
Britney.
you at 6 years old came out, I promise you'd be
Yes.
famous tomorrow.
100%.
At first glance, Crossroads feels like your classic road trip movie. There's a cute cast, you know, they're getting a lot of fun hijinks, and there's a soundtrack that they sing over top of constantly.
Yes.
Going out tonight, I know I'm leaving. Open your heart to if it makes you happy.
Honestly, those are the best parts.
Yeah, the only watchable parts, really.
Truly. What were your thoughts when they sang over Justin Timberlake's song?
My first thought was, were they dating at this point?
And they were,
They were, okay.
and he was often on set.
Really?
Yeah.
They're kind of making fun of this, because the one, Ben is like, no, I don't want to listen to this.
He almost throws up. He's
Yes.
like,
Even just hearing Backstreet Boys is gonna make you nauseous.
in
Yeah.
sync, Sean.
Oh shit!
Wait, did you just say Backstreet Boys?
Are you about to
Yeah.
Backstreet backhand me?
Oh my, literally, we're both about to. We're so mad. NSYNC forever!
However, the fun really takes a backseat to the baggage that these three ex-best friends who have now reconnected are bringing to the table. They have grown distant through their time in high school, as we can see by this clip right here.
Hello, can you just watch where you're going? You ran into me, kid.
What, you're too perfect to bump into anybody?
What?
Perfect. Sweet, proper, nerdy, and virginal.
Wow.
I told y'all.
Oh,
I told y'all.
damn. That's the worst thing you can be, is a virgin.
Can you imagine getting bumped into and then all of a sudden you're getting roasted for being a nerdy virgin?
She's like upset with Lucy for being like, you're so perfect and everything's going so great. It's like, you're the popular one.
Yes.
Yes, you bumped into her and called her a virgin.
A nerdy virgin.
I told y'all.
There's no way in hell that Lucy would be a valedictorian. And I say this as someone who was a valedictorian. Someone this hot would not be. I'm sorry. There's just no way.
It is a surprise reveal.
That's shocking.
Yeah.
Let me tell you
shocking.
what I looked like when I was a valedictorian. Stress acne, greasy hair because I was not showering because I was studying so hard, glasses and braces. That's a valedictorian.
Were you jamming out in your room?
Never. Absolutely never. I would have been studying something.
Luckily, they reconnect pretty quickly when they all have the mutual goal of going across the country. Lucy is trying to find her mom, as she states, who at first I thought was lost.
I wanted to find my mom.
Yes.
Did you guys think that too?
That she was just like, no one knows where she's at. She's off the map.
Yeah, the way she said it, she was like...
She was last seen in the Bermuda Triangle.
Did you ever find her? No, she lives in Arizona.
Kit has to go see her distant fiance.
I haven't seen you since Christmas. Dylan?
So she's a senior in
Yes.
high school with a fiance. That shocked me.
It shocked you?
It shocked me.
It shocked me as well. But yes, you are a virgin. It shocked me because her mom was super strict. And as someone with strict parents, that would never have happened.
No way.
No chance.
No
Yeah.
way.
And then Mimi is pregnant, but that really kind of takes a backseat to her goal, which is going to audition for a record label.
I have a pretty good voice.
Your classic
I love it.
record label auditions that they hold. So they all decide to hop in a car together with a convicted murderer.
That's Ben Kimball. Yeah, I heard he just got out of jail. Killed a guy.
Yes.
And drive across the country. So buckle up for the drama, the fun, and about 20% of the movie being devoted to Britney Spears singing.
I'm not a girl.
Was that written for the movie, or was the movie written to promote that song?
She
I
wrote it
thought-
as a poem first.
Okay, what are you always writing in there?
Poems mostly. And that's when I realized that I'm not a girl. I'm not yet a woman.
Oh, that's
Then
cool.
In the
Ben
movie, yeah.
turns it into a song by playing
Oh,
it
so
on
that was
piano.
actually a behind the scenes. They were
Yes.
just filming that.
Did you think we were watching a documentary about
That's
the
what this
making
is.
of that song? Okay.
What do you write in there?
Oh, poems mostly.
Poems.
Yeah.
You want to read? You want to read one of them to us?
You promise not to laugh?
Yeah, of course.
Promise.
We support you.
Please like and subscribe.
So something that I noticed, and once I noticed it, could not stop thinking about it, was the length of time it took them to get from Georgia to LA, which is a long road trip.
It is. It is. It's all
To be fair, yes.
across the whole country.
The first day they left at 7 a.m.
I'm leaving Sunday at 7 a.m. if y'all want to come.
and then they got one state over by nightfall.
Yeah, because when they're in the diner, it's nighttime.
It's nighttime. Were they taking like 300 stops or something? Like, it did not make sense.
Did anybody make a plan? What do you mean? Okay. We have $486, right? For food, gas. Okay. Is it enough? It's gonna be tight.
What math did she do? What did she just add?
What was that scene?
What math did she just
You're
do?
forgetting she was the valedictorian.
Oh, and you are so
she
right.
can do math really fast that doesn't make any sense.
How much money do we have? First of all, is that a we question? I have $600. I don't know what you have.
Yes, for me,
Well, they do acquire Wii money when they get to the karaoke night.
that's a good point.
And they make over $1,000.
money.
They make over $1,000 by singing one song.
One karaoke song.
One song.
I will say, in this scene that we just watched, I was impressed by the actor who played Ben for actually eating at the
Yes.
diner.
I'm so glad you said that because in my research I found out he immediately threw up after this scene.
By, like, made himself throw up.
Just got sick from how much
He
he
was
eating.
housing that lunch plate. That
I'm
was
so glad you
insane.
brought that up.
That was so much. I've never seen an actor eat that much.
Wait, I have to see. Can we go
You gotta
back?
watch this. That's all I could focus on.
Are you serious? Oh my god.
Talk about chewing up the scenery, you know?
Oh my god.
He's ready to throw up right now.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh man, Ben.
He ate 12 hamburgers while they shot this. 12 full hamburgers.
Oh, and one of my favorite parts about the length of the road trip is they get to California and then they're like,
The audition is in 6 days.
yeah.
Wait, that's such a good point.
6 days?
6 days.
They got there so early.
All right, everyone is just so mean to Mimi.
Yes.
This whole movie, including what are supposed to be her friends, are just the worst to her.
Yeah.
To this pregnant teen. Like, to the point where you go like, Mimi girl, I don't think we need to reconnect with these friends.
No, and she was the one that even brought them back together.
Yeah.
She is the heartbeat of this movie, and she gets treated like Meg from Family Guy.
Yes.
It's horrible.
Honestly, sometimes people should be bullied. And that's
And the pregnant teen is the #1 person that needs to be bullied.
my hot take.
One of the meanest things anyone says to Mimi throughout the entire movie is when they are all talking about their dreams and why they want to go on this road trip.
Put my feet in the Pacific Ocean.
There's a wish that's not coming true for a while.
So mean right off the bat.
So mean.
You're going to California to audition for a record company.
Yeah?
And what? You think you're gonna become like this big fat pregnant star?
Oh!
Yowza.
Oh, man! Horrible.
Zoe, she will give birth to the baby.
Yes. Dear
Yeah,
God.
Zoe thinks she's gonna be pregnant forever. Yeah.
And that's honestly on sex education failing in the public schools.
That's what this movie's about.
Right? And that's what that is.
Then we really start this pattern in the movie where Mimi will say things and people either completely disregard her or act like they can't hear her. And if I was Mimi, I would go insane.
Yes.
I would go insane if this happened to me.
Hey, you guys. I'm leaving Sunday at 7 a.m. if y'all want to come.
I have never seen someone just get left on red like that in person. It does not stop there. It is a pattern in this movie.
And where have you been all night?
She's a human being talking to you.
I was so confused at that moment because I thought he was taking off his shirt to say, like, I got these tattoos.
This is what I did last
This is what
night.
I'm doing. And then he just doesn't respond.
I'm now starting to be convinced that she's a ghost in this movie.
She's Bruce Willis.
That's a really good theory.
At this point, if you're Mimi and every time you talk, people act like you don't exist, what would you do? You double down, right?
I'm hungry.
All right, how long does it take to get
Ignored.
a tow truck?
Yes.
It's only been gone for 2 hours, y'all. I'm so hungry.
Will you stop saying that? We heard you. You're hungry. So what?
She's pregnant. She needs more calories than you.
He's pregnant.
When they go, we get it, we heard you, I'd be like, you can? You did? Because you haven't been responding to me.
The love interest in this movie has more baggage than any of the girls do.
Yes.
Let's be honest.
Including the pregnant teen.
Including the pregnant teen.
Lot to unpack.
We learn who he is very quickly. It's one of the fastest, most expeditious character intros I've ever seen.
That's Ben Kimball. Yeah, I heard he just got out of jail. Killed a guy.
The next time we see him is when he's joining the girls on the road trip.
Who's the guy? Oh, that's just Ben. He's really cool.
Eventually, though, Brittany does learn that he's a murderer.
So he may have killed someone, okay? So what?
So what?
So what? Maybe he killed a guy. So
Who
what?
cares? We all have bad backgrounds in this movie.
Eventually, they reveal that he is not a killer.
Who said I killed the guy?
Everybody back home?
I actually think it would have been more interesting if he had killed someone.
Me
Agreed.
too.
Agreed.
Right?
Hey, what's up?
But of all his red flags, his biggest red flag by far is his car.
No, nobody drives the cruiser but me.
I loved this as a plot point. So funny.
Because then they do drive the car.
They do because he's passed out.
Yes.
And they need to drive a little bit more.
Maybe.
They have to drive 20 more minutes and then make another stop for some reason.
Yeah. It's against the law to park on the shoulder.
my car.
Oh, we're almost at an exit.
Stop the damn car! Stop the damn car!
Scary.
Scary. He's a murderer.
Yes.
At this point, they think he's a murderer.
He has to just get away from them before he murders someone.
So
Wow. Those are impressive kicks.
They're amazing. They're amazing.
It's like, I'll go get killed by him.
Fine. I'll be murdered first.
I can't even right
What is he? What did he
Been in a car
throw?
full of chicks for days. Okay, do you have any idea what it's like being surrounded by girls all the time? Okay, but being a girl yourself, yeah, that I know, stupid question. Jeez, but I'm a guy, okay? I'm a guy, just a guy.
Holy moly.
That moment is so much worse than I even remember it being.
That's the funniest moment
The
of the movie.
acting is terrible.
Acting's horrible.
He goes,
I'm
I'm a guy.
I do.
I'm a guy.
I'm a guy.
I'm a guy, just a guy.
It's so stupid.
It's so stupid.
It's the best scene in the entire movie.
Yeah.
That's
It really
how
is.
dumb
It
is.
really is.
The high kicks.
The kicks are amazing.
Could not have been higher. It's like this person did cheerleading for sure. I could see the writing in this being like, why is he mad that she drives the car? What is the logic? Because this doesn't make any sense. Then they had to be like, chicks, you don't understand what it's like being around chicks, and they're like, that works. No, it doesn't. That does not make any sense.
Okay, so the third and final act of Crossroads is where all fun goes to die.
Yes.
Truly. Oh my goodness.
You can't even make jokes about this third act because what happens to each character is honestly truly horrible.
Yes.
It's hard to make fun of or even enjoy in a bad way.
Yeah, it's really rough.
Yeah.
I just kept going, no.
Oh, Jesus.
So Shonda Rhimes wrote this,
Yeah.
and she just unloads a full season of Grey's Anatomy in
Yes.
15 minutes. If you were hoping that in the third act they'd really lean into the fun road trip and becoming a girl pop group of it all, we got some bad news for you. Just the worst stuff happens to every single character.
Yeah.
Lucy finds her mom and finds out that her mom wants nothing to do with her.
Calls her a mistake.
Yeah, calls her a mistake. She also finds out that her mom is Samantha from Sex and the City, which I'm sure was tough to deal with.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm a trisexual. I'll try anything once.
Kit surprises her fiance and finds that he's cheating on her. As if that's not enough, we find out that this guy is also the mysterious villainous father of Mimi's unborn child. As if that wasn't bad enough. Mimi, upon putting all this together too, immediately falls down the stairs and loses her baby.
Oh my god. It's
brutal.
so
It's
brutal.
so bad.
And then at this point in the movie, I remembered, even though there are a bunch of tragedies happening right now, somehow in the next 10 minutes they're about to go sing for a record label.
And it is such an afterthought.
Now that I'm thinking about it, should have been them writing a song together in the car.
Absolutely.
They should have set up that they would sing together as little girls
Uh-huh.
and all had really good voices.
Yes.
After all that happens, they're sitting in the hospital, and then they're like, yeah, but you should totally go still audition for that record thing, if that seems important still.
Oh yeah, I
Is that
forgot
the
about that.
energy we're going into the finale with?
Ben runs in at one point, he's like, I got a band together. It's like, Ben, I don't know if that's the vibe right now, man.
We're
Read the
dealing
room,
with
man.
heavy shit right now, Ben. Please.
And then, the worst thing of all, probably at the end of all that, is Dan Aykroyd's still her dad.
Yes. And that's the ultimate tragedy.
A true tragedy.
Why did they cast him in this?
I'll tell you why. So many people chose to do this movie or be a part of it simply to just be around Britney Spears.
Oh, that's creepy.
It's really creepy.
It's
That's
really
so
That's
creepy.
so creepy.
Leave Britney alone!
That made me change my view of Dan Aykroyd, I think. Just being like, you fucking creep.
Yeah, totally.
That
Leave
wasn't
Britney alone.
that
literally.
wasn't your view of Dan Aykroyd already.
It was. That's fair. That's a good point.
After that, nothing else really gets tied up. There's like still a ton of loose ends of like, is she moving out there? Did she get a record deal? What's going on in each of their friends' lives? And it just summed up with like narration of like,
Now, none of us has any idea where life's gonna take us. Because what we have is now.
end of movie.
End of movie.
Bizarre.
Also, Zoe was fat once.
Oh, yes!
That camp you went to every summer was a fat camp?
Wow.
I feel so bad for Justin Long in this movie.
Yes.
Okay, first of all, he's genuinely funny.
Yeah.
He's great. He's really entertaining. The scene with him shirtless he's so funny in that scene. And listen, anybody can have sex and not have sex with whoever they want to. But Britney, them being lab partners for 3 years, and then Britney agreeing to have sex with him, choosing not to, and then 5 days later, she has sex with a murderer.
Yes.
To be Justin Long in that moment. She had sex with him? He went to jail for murder.
I will say he made the fatal flaw of just straight up begging.
Yes.
Please, Lucy, come on. Please. I'm begging you, please.
Please, though!
Please,
It's like,
please
okay,
have
that
sex.
was never happening.
No.
Like, certainly never happening.
Absolutely
Hold on,
not.
Beg.
This is where we realize that Mimi's dream is based on nothing because she is a bad singer
I have a pretty good voice.
and has terrible stage fright. This entire road trip made no sense.
Show us why we're going across the country, Mimi.
Yeah, you're gonna be good. Oh my god!
Sing! At least sing!
You okay? No.
No. No.
Are you okay? No. No. I think maybe her confidence in her singing is more proof that she should have been bullied even more.
Yes,
Yeah.
and actually that's the message that I want to spread today. Bully people.
Bully people
It
so they don't
works.
follow
Mean to
stupid dreams.
Exactly. Thank you.
When Sean and I, and Katie, watch bad movies, we rate them on a scale of -10 to 10, where -10 is a movie so bad that it's good, a 10 is a movie so good that it's good, and a 0 is a movie so bad that it's just bad, it just stinks, so we don't like it.
Ooh, I love this.
Yeah, it's fun, isn't
It's
it?
really fun.
Sean, what would you give this thing?
I think what we've got here for me is a case of misaligned expectations.
Yeah.
I really thought this was going to lean way harder into like the goofiness, silliness of three girls becoming a girl band on the road. And instead it was really intense and dramatic and like horrible things happen to the characters. I'm going to give Crossroads a -3.
Okay.
You know what? It's a movie that I would want to see with friends, and we're all just talking over it the entire time, making fun of it.
Yes.
This would be a very fun movie for that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with -5 for sure. Yeah, it was legit fun. Yeah.
I 100% agree. I think my expectations were similar to Sean's, where I thought it was just going to be a fun, kitschy road trip. And it is way darker than I expected, but I really enjoyed that aspect of it because I just was shocked the whole time.
Absolutely.
I actually think I'm going to give this thing a -6.5.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Terrible and fun.
Terrible and fun. Well, thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you so much, Katie, for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Do you have like a YouTube channel or anything that you want to plug in particular?
You can just follow me on social media at Katie Marovitch across everything, basically.
And also let us know what you thought about this movie with some comments, and feel free to share and like this video. Sean, anything else?
Also subscribe.
Oh, and subscribe.
Yeah.
I'm not a girl. Not yet a woman.
Stop! I'm a guy, okay? It's enough girl stuff. I'm losing my damn mind.
Whoa!
Now that's guy
He's
stuff.
mad. He's mad.
That's guy stuff.
That's guy stuff. You wouldn't get it if you're a girl. That's guy stuff.
Yay!
Hey, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank
Oh
you so
my
much for
god,
doing
this
it.
was such a blast.
And that
I
is
loved it.
a wrap on Katie Marovitch.
Yay!